YouTubers, Calxiyn here, and if you guys enjoyed this video, remember that you guys should become patrons over on Patreon if you guys want to support the channel, and talk to us on our Discord server, because all patrons, no matter what tier, they all have access. So yeah, we're gonna listen to Ignite.
Okay.
And do you remember where that came from?
So I'm guessing that because it's fire, it's gonna have to be,
it was from the Yang trailer.
ZY song, and... Right, I forgot that they did trailers for each individual.
Yeah, you did. So we're gonna listen to it, and Hunter's gonna pretend he remembers.
It's been a minute.
Hello there, my enemy. Welcome to my punching spree. This is where I lay waste and you'll go home bleeding. Didn't have to be this way. Should have stayed out of the fray. Now you're heading.
So this is another one where we got some of the song, but not all of it. Oh! That was an interesting trumpet that I don't think was in the trailer. I like how he says, she does say earlier, did your mother warn you? Because, like, both of her moms are dead, so it's like, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't mean Raven's dead, I just mean that Raven is dead to her, like, you know.
Well, maybe.
Okay, so this is it.
What was that you were adding?
No, I meant like... Oh, that's so cute. Yeah! I like this trumpet. I don't know how it got here, but I like it. I like this. Jeff comes in. I'm guessing it's Jeff who plays the guitar. Just the one. He's so I'm guessing he's I always like Jeff. Shove that guitar in!
I dominate and desecrate, leave you in a foul state, put you in the trash with that nonsense you perpetuate. Why you get me riled up? Don't you know wild, bro? Bet you'll understand when I'm pissing on your ashes, son. Told you I'm torturous. When you feel the force of this blast, you'll crash like a cardiac explosion. Bitch, bloody body broken, no screw. This a bloodbath. Try to get away, but there's no escaping Alcatraz. Look what you made me do. Told you I was sorry, you fools. You lose blood, cold ice water.
I didn't know there was gonna be a rap in here.
Ever, you'll never contend. I win. Bringing out the beast in me, challenging my decency. Now I gotta ask, do you really want a piece of me? Hope you're ready for the pain. Suffer when I hit you.
It reminds me of Verb, right? Because that was the other song that Gang had rap. Staring into the Oh boy, alright, so let's talk about that.
It had some, like, I know just because it has, like, some jazz influence, you can't immediately compare it to Cowboy Bebop.
Hunter just, like, ripped the earbud out of my ear.
I gently popped it out of your ear.
Okay.
I'm sorry, the way you asked Jeff to shove, like, you liked it how he shoved it in, I was sort of
No,
giggling.
the guitar, I said, okay.
I mean, hey, anything but brave enough.
Oh, dear, okay. So,
These aren't being monetized.
I
Don't
really
have to
no,
worry
they're
about
not.
anything.
I
Yeah.
really like the rap part, and I mentioned this in the other video, and I'll probably mention it in every one. I'm gonna do a lyric analysis of things. I'm pretty sure there's 2 songs Hunter may want in on, but that's it. Because I know what songs are on the soundtrack. He doesn't know anything yet, so. But I'm sure that you may want in on discussing either of them. You know what I mean? But other than that, maybe. Other than that, I want to do analysis of all the lyrics, so even if we're not catching the lyrics right now, because obviously, like, we're in distress, like, we're sharing an earbud because the headphone splitter broke, it's coming in the mail, it didn't come in time, you know what I mean? And so, like, it's okay.
It's okay.
We're not catching everything, especially the rap part, like, I'm gonna have to listen to that over and over. That's all I'm doing today, though, is I'm gonna listen to the songs over and over again and make videos after Hunter goes home. But yeah, I really like that Jeff kind of, like, sticks his guitar riff there, just because, like, how do I explain this? So, like, when you listen to musicals, sometimes there will be chords that play for specific characters or whatever, and, like, you can recognize sort of, like, those chords, I guess. Like, there's a lot of videos for Hamilton, like, it has Eliza's, like, chords, and Eliza's chords are just a remix of Alexander's chords. Like, it's all very, I can't explain it to you. You're gonna have to go watch that if you like Hamilton, right? But it's sort of like that, where it's like, it's a familiar, like, this is RWBY, this guitar riff. Like, this is a familiar sensation in my heart. You know what I mean? Like, is that weird?
Yeah, because when I saw, like, making
Also, I like the inclusion
hip-hop
of the
musical,
trumpet. I don't think that was...
The trumpet was real. I did like the trumpet. It felt very Cowboy Bebop. It felt very sort of energized.
Yeah.
Very
Because I
jazz-centric.
think they haven't used the trumpet that much before.
That's one thing
So
that I was
if
kind
this
of...
is the volume of the trumpet, then I am okay with that.
That's the one thing that kind of felt... I don't think I'm crazy about a lot of the RWBY music, is that a lot of it kind of feels homogenized, that it sort of feels like Casey Lee Williams vocals, and then, like... And then, like, a lot of songs, and then the songs that kind of get out of that mold are the ones that I think are more memorable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I like this one, obviously, but I think it does sound like the other ones. Does that make sense? Like,
no, I think actually this one's distinct.
For me,
itself.
It just reminds me so much of some of the other Yang songs. Like, it reminds me a lot... Like, Armed and Ready is pretty iconic, I think. Like, I don't think I could get this and then Ignite confused. But you know what I mean? Like, it feels very much like Yang is a punchy song kind of gal. You know what I mean?
Okay, maybe not about the punchiness, but it's just, like, the
I just mean sort of, like... I don't know. All of her songs have a similar theme. And not that theme is necessarily repetitive. But I think that, like... As time goes on, they gotta switch it up with her a little bit. You know what I mean? Because
Okay.
I Burn and then Armed and Ready, like, they all have a very similar feel. Like, they're pretty hype. Like, I think this is
Well,
pretty
yeah, they're
too.
hype, but I feel like the actual mechanics of the song sometimes blend together,
Yeah.
like the vocals and the shredding guitar, so it's nice to
Well, I think she kind of sings a different way when she sings for everyone. So this is a very Yang song. You know what I mean now?
Do I?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Do you?
Just her vocals do seem to have consistency, unless she's doing something like Bumblebee. Or like,
I think it's just like for like Mirror Mirror, it sounds so different compared to like
yeah, sure, but it's that's like
to
a
Burn.
ballad.
Yeah, I guess
so.
so.
So you know.
I also think it's like a difference between being in your head voice and then belting. You know what I mean? Like,
because I know the difference between being in your
so
head
when
voice.
she's doing Mirror Mirror and she's on the high notes, that's her head voice, right? But
Okay.
if she's lower, she should be like in her chest voice, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, head voice is basically when you sing high, you can't always belt that, and so it's supposed to be a switch, basically. So like when I sing, I basically only sing in my head voice because I'm not ready to belt yet. Why are you shaking your head?
Because it's like if I just suddenly started talking about quantum mechanics. And
I
you're
know, but
sitting
it's
here
not
like,
that
"The fuck
hard.
is that?"
Like, you know what I mean?
Belted, like, bah! Like I just used, I don't know. I think I use belting and yelling interchangeably.
No.
Which apparently you can't.
But yeah,
use
it's just,
because you
like-
said, oh, no.
You're supposed to just
You
use a
can
different
try.
technique when you sing in your lower register. But I can't do that, so everything I sing sounds like a Disney princess song. That's basically it. Or if you look at Dead Girl Walking, how Veronica sings in Heathers, like, she is also singing, like, in a belty sort of way.
Well, let's maybe after
But,
I
yeah.
get educated in all the different songs in this album, I'll start to tell the difference between yelling and belting, because I'm educated. I like music. I know the music I like, and I can describe to you why I like the music. It's just like the minutia, like that. I'm ignorant.
I mean, for me, it's just kind of like, I'm more interested, I guess, in... I like three things, okay? I like when they, like, reuse pieces from the other song. So Path of Isolation has a bit of Mirror in it, right? So I like stuff like that. I like the lyric analysis, and I also like how to look at Casey's singing technique, because I think we've already established this, but I take, like, vocal lessons. I have a show next week, actually, that I'll probably upload or whatever, so, like, this is, like, my territory of expertise. But if you guys were like, hey, Cal, like, what's that instrument back here? What note are they playing here? I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I can't play an instrument. You know what I mean? So I can only sort of identify chords, tell you why maybe they're like other chords that we've already heard before. Like, it's all by ear, but if you gave me a piece of sheet music, I'd be like, fuck, what do I do with this? Anyway, so I hope that you guys are enjoying these anyway. Remember that if you guys enjoy these, you guys should also check out our Patreon, and you guys can join our Discord server through our Patreon, which is all fun because they're all talking about the soundtrack. That's probably all that anybody's gonna talk about for a while is the soundtrack. So anyway, we will see you guys there, hopefully. Bye, guys. Hey everybody, thank you guys again for watching this video, and thank you to all of our lovely patrons that we are going to show on screen right here. All these patrons get different rewards, so if you guys are interested in anything like that, you guys can check out our Patreon. $20 patrons get to stream with me and stuff like that. $10 patrons get to request videos ideas, like some of you guys see our paid Patreon videos. Those are basically them. They're the ones asking, or the other tiers up. They also get video tickets. All of the $5 patrons are able to get early access to all of our videos. This includes reactions or whatever we may be doing, and of course, all of our patrons, whether they're $1 or up, they all get access to our Discord server. And so if any of this interests you guys should check us out, and we'll see you there. Bye, guys.